Hey folks, Ryan Gunness here. Today's video, take control of your call. um, you got to take control of the call. Sometimes you will, you'll get a prospect that is on its, goes off on a tangent, and it can, if you don't take control of the call, it can eat up a lot of time. If you listen to any of my calls, I'm in and out. That first call, I want it to be quick, 3-4 minutes at most. Very important. Now, on a second call, on a follow up, we can get into a little bit more chit chat. But in that first call, it's important to just be very, very quick. All right. Now, I've been doing some traveling, so I haven't been Johnny on the spot with my calls. So I get a call from a guy, and in his voice message, he sounds like he's actively building something because he said he's taking interviews. He used that word. In fact, I'll let you listen to the voice message here before we get into the call. So this is the voice message that I got about a week ago. So I didn't get to listen to his voice message until he left it, and it was like a week later. So here's the message.
Yes, hello, Ryan. This is Marty Rashford. I'm sorry I missed your call, but anyways, I got your message that you came across one of the sites, so I am conducting interviews this weekend. So if you want to give me a call back, 815.
All right, cool. So that's his message. So he basically said, hey, he got the message that I came across one of his sites. Got a quick question. That type of message that I teach. And he let me know that he's conducting interviews. All right, so I got his message, and this is me calling him back, and I have some comments on this call here. So let me jump into it here. And it's ringing. I think it took a good. It's ringing. Let's jump about 16 seconds or so.
Hello, this is Marty.
Hello, Marty.
Yes.
This is Ryan Gunness. We were playing a little bit of phone tag last week, and I actually was traveling. I just got back, so now getting a chance to touch base with my voice messages.
Oh, sure.
Is this a good time?
I'm actually at an appliance store looking to upgrade on some appliances in our home, but I'll be available in 20 minutes, I would think.
Yeah, that's fine. I mean, if you want, what I was going to ask you probably only takes about a minute or so.
Yeah, I don't remember the nature of our initial phone call, but
I'm going to pause real quick here. So I remember this call here. I had a whole bunch of calls to follow up with, so I'm really just trying to speed through all my follow up. So I call the guy. Now it's important. And I'm going to say this. I think it's natural, but I think it needs to be said that you could set the stage. So I let him know, hey man, it's been over a week since I got your message. I've been traveling. I'm now catching up on my voicemails. That's the truth. Let people know. Set the stage. And then I asked him if it was a good time to chat, and he said he's busy. He's in the furniture store, but I'm trying to get through my calls quickly. So I let him know, hey, no problem. You can call me back, or I can call you back. But what we're going to talk about is only going to take about a minute or so. So if you got a minute, we could talk. If you're really tied up, we could talk later. It's okay to do that. Okay, and that's the stage right now that we're at. So let's continue the call. Okay, yeah, I'm down in Florida, Port St. Lucie, Florida.
okay. Sure.
I'm looking to expand my business. I'm in a network marketing type business.
Right.
And, reaching out to some networkers, and I believe that you've been in the industry in the past. So just wanted to connect to see if you might be open to taking a look at any good opportunities.
Yeah, I actually already am, and I'm working with an outfit out of Austin, and we just began our global expansion. We've got a bunch of great stuff going on in Korea and Japan. And
oh, really? What company is that?
Philippines.
So he's going on, he just got involved with something here, and he's expanding and all that good stuff. Let's jump ahead a couple seconds here.
Massive organizations of, even 1,200,000
Oh, wow.
distributors.
Cool.
Yeah, with
Are you?
that was part of Terry's organization, and then so when he called me to tell me, well, hey, I'm getting back in the game. I'm coming out of retirement. What are you doing? And I said, what? Um,
Okay. Uh,
so that spurred my interest to um, fly down from Chicago and meet him
okay.
over at the headquarters and meet with the CEO and meet with his team and meet with his co-founders and take a look at what they were looking to do, and was very impressed with him as an individual and his business acumen. I mean, as a
Right.
young man, he managed a $300 million portion of Johnson and
Okay. So this guy's going on. He's telling me about. He's with the top earner, and you fly out to the company, and there's a whole team, and there's millions of dollars, and all this stuff. And he's going on and on. I try to cut in a couple times, but I let him go on for about a minute or so. And I think right around now is where I'm going to try to interrupt and try to get control back of the call. Because if I didn't, we could have been going on for a long time. Okay, and I have more calls to make, and I need to be in control of this conversation in order to be effective. So let's continue.
Johnson.
Wow.
He built he's and still today has a chain of Pan Asian restaurants, steakhouses. Has an entity that he built around medical malpractice insurance. Just a really, really sharp business
Wow,
guy.
that's great.
And then
Well, cool,
to look
man.
at
Well,
the
Marty,
science
I'm not
that
looking to
came up.
distract. I'm
So
not looking to distract you. I think you got some good things going on there.
I do.
What I could do is shoot you out a quick link to a system that I use that connects people like me and you to other network marketers.
Hmm.
It's the same system that I found you on, so you'll see how I found you, and maybe that could support you in what you're doing right now.
Well, sure. That sounds great. Go ahead and shoot it to my email.
What's a good email for you?
You can send it to M.
Okay, so I end the call right there. So, he, kept going on about all the accolades that that's going on with, with the millions of dollars and the restaurants and the shop business people that he's working with, and those things are great. Not necessarily really appropriate for this stage of the conversation. Okay, so basically, he's telling me that he's really not recruitable right now. He's really excited about who he's working with and what he's doing. So rather than even have to ask the question about, are you in recruiting mode? Are you able to work with new people? Rather than ask that question, I just say, hey, sounds like you have a lot of great things going on. What I could do is send you a quick link to a system that I use that can help connect you with other networkers to support you with all the good stuff that you have going on. It's a very, very natural recommendation. He says yes, cool. Get his email address. Okay, so my point is with this conversation is that you got to take control of the call. So if you get a prospect and they're real excited about what they're doing and they want to let you know about all the people that they're working with and all the business meetings and the convention that they just came back from, that's great, and they're excited and they want to talk about it. But you got to jump in and take some control of the call and say, hey, wow, it sounds like you have a lot of good things going on. I'm not trying to distract you from what you're doing, but if you're open, I could send you out some information on this system that I use that could help you with all the good stuff that you have going on with. Very, very natural. You got to take control of the call. All right, and that's whether they were open to your business or not. If the person says, hey, yeah, I'm open to looking at what you have, and they want to go on and tell you about all their experience in network marketing and all that good stuff. Uh, you got to take control of the call. Say, hey, great, that sounds good. Love to get into some more details with you, but let's do this. I'll send you out some information on what we have, and if there's an interest when we get back on the phone, next time we can kind of get into some more details and get to know each other a little bit better. Boom. Okay, so that's my talk for today. Take control of your call. Go ahead and make some calls right now, and remember to take control of the calls. Ryan Gunness signing out.